What's up everybody, welcome to my channel. My name is Jan Michael. Today is my very first video and we're going to be talking about the 2021 Toyota Tacoma. What's up everybody, welcome back. So quick disclaimer, me and my wife, we live in the city, so it's a little hard to film this video without getting kind of like hit by a car or something like that. So we ended up pulling into this parking lot and hopefully we don't get into too much trouble filming this video. So yeah, let's get into it. All right, so this is the 2021 Toyota Tacoma TRD Pro. It's like not a TRD Pro, this is a TRD Off-Road, which is indicated right over here. So TRD Off-Road V6 4x4, and this is the Barcelona red. So the sun's a little hard to work with. It's like all up in my face, but it's a pretty decent color. It wasn't my first choice. My favorite color of the Tacoma is the Quicksand, but in 2020 or in 2021 they did not, I guess, print out that color anymore. So I went with my second favorite color, which is the Barcelona red, and it looks pretty good. So we're going to start out with the exterior. Of course, we got the Wrangler tires, which has like Kevlar in it, which I think is pretty cool. And then we have these rims right here, which I think there's some sort of alloy by Toyota. So it's OEM rims right here. And they're pretty nice. And then moving on the exterior, we also got the front grille, which is pretty nice what they did this year. I think either this year or last year, but there was originally some chrome right here, and a lot of people complained and were complaining about all the chrome, so they ended up doing this kind of like matte gray, which looks really nice. I'm a big fan of the TRD Pro grille, like the classic lettering with Toyota, but this is not a bad option for stock, so it's pretty nice. And the off-road, of course, does not come, I think it's called like a wind dam, which kind of like has some, it's kind of like, let me see, it's like that big that hangs under, and I think it helps with like wind noise. Could be wrong, don't quote me on that, but I kind of prefer it without it just because you have a little bit more clearance. And with the off-road, you do not get the hood scoop. And sorry, that's probably really blinding. They did not go with a full LED light. They have the halogen still right here, but this right here is LED, and the fog lights are halogen. So a lot of people hate on that, but it's pretty easy on the eyes. Probably people that aren't driving the Tacoma down the highway like it better that they're not LED, but it's a pretty nice side profile. We also got the blackout package, which includes the blackout lettering right here. So Tacoma. The blackout package also comes with these letters right here, also Tacoma. So, and then V6 blackout, and then the last Tacoma. So these are some black letterings that are included as accessories. If I were you guys and the dealer wasn't being pushy about having the accessories, I would just get these aftermarket. They're way cheaper. You can find them on Amazon, and they really make the truck look good. Another thing with the blackout package is this black exhaust tip. It actually looks really cool. Not sure if it does anything sound wise, but let me get a good look for you guys. Like, it's just like this additional tip that they put on. Gives it a lot of contrast, especially with the red. Barcelona red could be really red, so I could imagine without, oh, just burped a little bit, without the plastic right here. This is just plastic. It would just be a really red truck. Would, however, like to have had a red bumper, a color match bumper, but through the dealer, I think it's about like $800 to get the color match, because it also includes blind spot monitoring. So pretty hefty cost. The truck also came with some mud guards. In the rears, they're in the back. Well, they're always in the back. Even up here, they're in the back, and it's the same on the other side. And it also came with the OEM tonneau cover, which is actually a pretty nice touch. I think it makes the truck look pretty good. Of course, again with the contrast. And you also have, hopefully the camera's not too shaky, you have the slow drop kind of thing right there. So that's nice, so your tailgate doesn't slam. You also get the outlet, just oop, that was probably really loud, sorry guys. You get a full-blown outlet with a ground wire, 3-prong, and then you get this little secret compartment. Surprisingly, I'm pretty sure, I used to look at these trucks all the time. I'm pretty sure there used to be a secret compartment right here. You can't really see it. But I think in 2021 they got rid of it, so that's pretty interesting. All right, let's close this up and let's move inside. So let's do it. All right, so this is kind of your view right here. That's not OEM right there. He's not OEM. But this is kind of your view. A little hard to see. Let me see if I could get it into focus. But basically, that's the front of your hood. This is what it looks like from the driver's seat. We got 1, 2, 3, and 4 points of air conditioning. We got our little dash panel right here. And of course, this is a automatic, so you don't get a clutch pedal or anything like that. Let me see if my thing's on still. Yep. And come 2021, I believe that, let me get this fixed. This comes standard, the dual climate control on all TRD models. Automatic push, dual climate control, and then we have the push button start, which is kind of like a standard in all TRD models. And then we also have the 7-inch LCD screen, which is really nice. It has Apple CarPlay, which you do have to plug in your phone to do that. And this is the plug right here, so you got one USB port right there. And then also, hopefully you guys don't get dizzy, you also get 2 right here. It's really hard to see. Maybe I could just use my flashlight. Hold on. You get 2 USB ports right there. There's some alcohol wipes from Chick-fil-A and a Leatherman. But yeah, so you get a total of 3 USB ports. We also have the, what's it called? It's almost like a cordless wireless charging. That's the word for it. You get wireless charging. You push this button, and if your phone doesn't have like a case on it, it works pretty well. But there's been a lot of complaints about this. It doesn't really work how kind of like people want it to work. But it's just there. It's nice because it kind of has this grip to it, so if you throw things in there, things aren't going to be kind of like moving around too much. We also got the glove compartment, which locks right there. Use your key, and yeah, there's some stuff in there. First mod you should always get: tissue, good for your nose, good for mistakes. And yeah, there's no like segmenting things in there, but you couldn't get an aftermarket part that makes things really organized in there. Same for the, forget what this is called, compartment here. Apple CarPlay, it's pretty nice. Let me see, I can't really show you Apple CarPlay because I'm recording my lav audio through here, but it's pretty nice. Like, this isn't really standard. Well, it is standard, but you can actually edit the screen colors that you want. I think this one was actually the original blue, and I went to red just because I feel like it's a nice little segue when you walk into the truck. And it's wintertime. Sorry guys, my hands are super dry. Yeah, so let's move into the back. But before I forget, oh shoot, my phone. There's also, you can't really see it, but this is the crawl control, your rear differential lock, and then your lights. I don't know why I have that on. You also get some lights right here. It's up. And I believe the passenger as well, yep. So, pretty cool. A lot of people complain about the halogen lights, but they're really easy on the eyes. And one of the big things that kind of happened in 2020 was that Toyota went with a 10-way power seat. So this 10-way power seat makes a huge difference. You actually get 3 inches of play with the headroom. I'm about 6 feet tall, 5'12", and I got plenty of headroom without the moonroof, or sunroof, I guess. Moving towards the back. All right, so moving towards the back. Oop, my camera bag's in the way. Move that out of the way. We have the double cab. So the infamous / famous double cab. A lot of people complain about the leg room, but it's not so bad. I have some pretty long legs, and I sat back there. It's not extremely comfortable, but it's like borderline uncomfortable when it comes to leg room. Under here we have some hidden compartments. It's not really that hidden now because a lot of people do know about this, but it is an extra measure of security. On the driver's side, we have the smaller compartment, and on the passenger side, we have the bigger compartment. The driver's side is pretty much empty. OEM, it's pretty empty. And then on, sorry guys, this one we do have the jack. So if you don't know, now you know where your jack is. You could get jacked. So be careful putting these down because they don't really go down all the way if you don't put this seat belts up. So let me get that real quick. All right, now we're good. And then in the back, we also have some secret storage. And if you did want to pull down all the seats, you could see it has this little plastic right here, so if you want to put like boxes and stuff, it's no problem. It's not going to scratch up your cloth interior, so that's always cool to look at. Okay, so we're back up front, and we're going to be talking about the rear power sliding windows. So what you want to do with this is you basically want to push to kind of bring it out and pull to close. So it's a pretty convenient feature. So yeah, that's pretty much the inside. We also got this rear auto dimming rear view mirror, which I've never had before. This thing is awesome. It's also just pretty crazy that it just does it for you. Yeah, okay. All right, so we made it through the end of the walk around without getting in trouble, which is a plus. But I hope this walk around was helpful for you. I know some of you all are probably watching this just for entertainment because you love Tacomas. And some of you guys are probably watching because you're looking to buy your first Tacoma, just like I was a few months ago. So if this video is helpful for you, I'm glad. If I missed anything, feel free to comment down below. I'd be more than happy to talk with you guys in the comments. And yeah, stay tuned for some more videos, and I'll see you in the next one.